Let's focus on this. Just have fun on TikTok, okay? Once you're done with Well, guess what? We're here again today. This is the Reynolds Blueprint Live, and what we're going to do is in a class today and have some fun. We're going to talk about things you get to do as well. As you see the things here, the Blueprint Live is very simple. I want the blueprint to be something you live by. I want you to think about blueprint all the time. I want you to think about Ray Reynolds, the Blueprint Live, because what I want you to do is change your life. I want you to go from A to Z and make sure you start in the beginning. The bottom line is today is like anything else. Yes, I got the nickname of the Godfather years ago. How did I get the name? KNX Radio. You see, I've been in radio for over 50 years, radio and TV all the time. And on the radio station, she said, "Hey, you're the Godfather credit. You built 60 billion for credit for clients and yourself?" The answer is yes. That's what I did. Now, in the beginning, it's very simple. Okay, what are we going to do? It's educational, contact only. Let's understand the rules and tools, not legal, tax, or financial advice. Results may vary. It's kind of like that commercial you watch on TV. Here's a medication going to save your life, and here's da 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 da. That's what it works. Now, credit repair, I'm sorry, it's a fraud. I really am. Now, some of you probably do credit repair. Good luck with that. They're basically going after people and using the HR 9991 coming out. What's happened very simple. As we do this, let's understand. Why is credit repair fraud? Because you're trying to trick your creditor. You're trying to trick the credit bureau. You're trying to get them to remove something that's probably accurate. I believe all credit's accurate no matter what you do, because that's how they report it. But again, it's going to be up to you. There's that rhyming thing. Now, let's understand. When I helped set up the credit system in the 70s and 80s, very simple. What did I get to do? Very simple. Utilization, fluctuation, rapid rescore, and granny money. We called it granny money. They actually got to the point they called it gifted money. Okay. Credit repair. If you're going to do credit repair, it's very simple. You must be licensed with the Attorney General's office. You must have a bond. You must be nonprofit, not collect money up front. It's simple. It's right in line. The Fair Credit Reporting tells you that right every day. So what do we do? All I know is how to do something for myself is build millions and billions. I'm great at it. It's not hard. It's just a game. I played the game as a kid. Studying law and accounting since I could practically walk. That's just me. But again, I like goodies. You like goodies? We got the choice to play the game to win. The ultimate goal. Simple. There's me reaching a goal. Can you imagine? All right, 1981, I basically was kicking out the light at 13 feet. All right, kind of fun. 2 steps and up and away. Here we are. No problem at all. The main thing is goodies. See, what I learned a long time ago is very simple. Every goodie should not be me. Every goodie should be a division process. Unfortunately, the world wants you to get 5 LLCs and all this circus clown stuff. Yes, eventually you'll have an equity corporation. The equity corp is only one state to be Nevada. But you're not ready for that because you haven't made your money yet. You haven't got to $3 to $5 million. That's the biggest problem you have today. 3 to 5 million as we do this. Goodies and goodies and goodies. All I can tell you for me is creating the goodies for myself. When I didn't have a place to live as a kid, he didn't have a trash can. I thought it sucked. I didn't like to be used and abused. It's just the way it was. When I got the house in Huntington Harbor, this one right here, I own properties on the other two islands. You have 5 islands in Huntington Harbor, by the way, 5 islands. The difference is Portofino Cove, they had 17 houses. I'm buying up half of them. I want my kids and grandkids to live on the same block. It's a gated community. But we have Seascape, we have basically Coral Cay as well. Coral Cay, I loved it because why? You had guards at the gate. See, when you're worth millions and billions of dollars, there's always a target, but I'm not worth that. I've never been a millionaire, never been a billionaire. See, I'm a puppet master. I will not control and own money or things in my name. It makes no sense to me. But I will have goodies. Here's your future. Can you please take a picture? The mouse pad I want to send to everybody for free because that's my goal. Let's change the world for real, okay? I know you want to spend thousands on some clown doing blah, 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 which you probably have already. They buy you a book, you buy their book, do yourself a favor, learn to read the book. They actually should read it to you. I want you to focus on auto income. That's what I want you to focus on. I think you're stuck. I think you tried other things, you fell down. And if you're married, your wife's going, is this going to work? Your husband, The reality is very simple. We can change our lives if we want to. Let's look at this. Come on. If you want to find peace through the auto income, it's very simple. Your LLC, your C Corp, your S Corp, whatever you're going to have today, it's going to have 18 divisions. That's why I designed 1986 and 87. Simple division process. So today we got some choices, very simple choices. It's like this $100,000. $100,000 of what? That's credit. What am I going to do? I'm going to daisy chain it for every division. Every division is going to get the credit. Every division, every division, every division. See, if we create a line of defense, we have the ability to roll the dice and not bring the pain to the family of the corporation. I'm sorry, you brought the pain to you. You did. It kind of sucks. I don't want you to be a duck and a sheep anymore. Is that okay? I'd like you to put your duck and your sheep outfit and put it away. I think you should do it my way. Now, the reality is very simple. Why did I try to help people? I really didn't. That wasn't my goal. My goal was not to help people. I did it for myself. Yeah, you got tested out T-Week or junior high. Okay. I created Millionaires Founders Kit as a kid for me. I didn't create it for you. I created it for me. God had a different plan for me. So, rags to riches, born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. My mommy didn't want me. She put me in a trash can. From there, I got to be Mrs. Help the She-Devil from Hell. Simple. I made a promise when I was a little boy. Now, I learned to read and write and do things as a kid, and they couldn't figure out my age, and that was kind of nice. You see, I knew how to read when I was 2.5, 3 years old. I memorized what she said. She read the book. I looked next to her and looked at the book. I screwed myself up when it comes to spelling. So I learned to read in my mind and read the book without looking at the book. She said I was from a different planet. She called me a piece of blah, blah, blah all the time. You see, I had recall and they didn't realize that as much. The difference is I'm from a different planet. I got to do certain things as a kid. Learning incorporation as a legal person. That's great at 7.5. At 7, I was in a coma. Simple. I borrowed the bicycle from the kid across the street. I used my face as the brake. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation you feel like you just desperate or you want out of hell or just the world is against you and you feel like you're back in a corner. When she rang the bell in my face and she said, "You're crippled, little boy. Ring the bell if you got to go pee-pee." That's what she said. The night before, after that coma, I'm in a coma. Here's Joanne and Carl arguing about $20. $20 more for the porcelain tooth because this tooth was broken. Half of my face was a disaster. Well, D, her name was D. She's an alcoholic. She's their maid. She rang the bell and said, "Got to go pee-pee, little boy. You're crippled. You can't walk." I'm a mess. I got bandages everywhere. She didn't show up when I needed to walk or get to the pee-pee because my legs wouldn't work. Just wouldn't work. She says, "You're crippled." Okay. I'm trying to move. I can't move. I rang the bell to go pee-pee. She didn't show up. I rolled myself off that couch that day to the orange in the orange carpet. This is shag carpet. You grab it with your fingers. You got to just crawl to the pee-pee. I did that. I crawled to the pee-pee, and all the way I'm begging God to help me. I'm begging and praying. I don't know what the difference sometimes is begging and praying. The reality is, if I can walk, please, dear God, let me walk again. I went to the pee-pee. I raised myself to go pee-pee. I got done going pee-pee. I didn't think about it, but I walked back to the couch. They all freaked out. They ran in from everywhere, from the pool and all this crap. Oh, you're crippled. You can't walk. Okay, sounds good. All I can tell you is I was 7 years old. 7.5, I learned a corporation as a legal person. See, I can give you timelines of my whole life, how I created things like assignment of mortgage. When I created the helping the credit system, the fluctuation rules and tools, or analyzation, what did we do? We got rapid rescore. The granny money became gifted money. So me, I've been helping people for 50 years. I made a promise. This year's my 50th year. My wife keeps saying, honey, this is your hobby. It's time to go travel some more. Okay. Well, this year at the end of the year, I will travel more. But the reality is I will still coach some of my people. I'll be online. I have junior coaches. I have group coaching, all kinds of fun stuff. Now, remember, if you don't know this, I was the coach for Dave Delgado, Carlton Cheeson, basically Russ Dalby people as well. I was coaching the coaches years ago. I've been doing what I do for 50 years. If you just got new to me, I don't know where you've been. If you did your research, you'd find out I'm the largest red stage in the world. But that's you. We got choices today. Fighting through the pain's not easy. I think we all can relate to that. Me, simple. All right. I prayed to God as a baby and as a kid. So I was a kid who was weird because I learned some things. I asked and I wrote something once years and years ago. I wrote down, is Jesus the Santa Claus for grown-ups? I wrote it down and wrote a book a little bit as a kid. Teacher thought she threw it away. She didn't like that. I'm just asking a question. So understand something today. If you become my client, if you're already a client, I treat you like you're 2 years old because you're a baby. I'm sorry, you made mistakes. You didn't know what to do. You fell down many times. You hired circus clowns. They don't help you. So what are we going to do? For me, being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. I wrote that years ago, and it makes sense to me because I want to make sure I understand. Living up to that book is impossible. I'm a pastor, and it's impossible. It's impossible. The other thing is I don't like God's time. I want now. That's just me. Being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. Goodies, breaking world records, having fun. Well, that's all I could do. I learned to kick the door down when I was 10. When I got to walk, it's like I could jump up and away. It's like God's holding me up. That's how I felt. I created my first $1 billion structure when I was 21 years old. I had the first $1 million structure, when I did winning the game of business. Simple. I did that in 1976. I was 16. I already have $1 million in the bank. I already drove a Lamborghini and cars and race cars and all kinds of stuff. That was me. 2009, Tam. What did I get to do? My wife wanted to take out one of my yachts in the backyard in our Huntington Beach house, one of the mansions there, no problem. I had the largest U-dock in Huntington Harbor. I get to die in a coma. Sucks. So what do you get to do when you die? Well, you get to come back. I get to come back. I like my Lamborghinis. I like my Ferraris. I like my U-docks. I like my yachts. I like my helicopter. I like all the goodies. Every goodie I ever got is a division. So know the story, know the timeline with me, how I can help you as well, because that's what we get to do. You'll find out I'm not the guy that's full of crap. Unfortunately, a lot of people are full of crap. Sorry, I watch these circus clowns, blah, blah, blah. I'm a coach, $20 a month. You got what you paid for. Nothing. I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and helicopters and goodies. Now, years and years ago, I wrote, as long as I'm moving forward, I'm not falling down, giving thanks to the Father for everything. And in Jesus' name, amen. I'm always thinking, how can I basically do the right thing? It's not easy. Jesus is not a drive-through, one of my websites, because Jesus is not a drive-through. Some people think he is. So I remember as a kid, I watched this guy named Ernest Ainsley hitting people in the head saying, he'll come out. Silly stuff. So today, if you ever talk to me and ask me how I'm doing, my answer is the same thing for the last 50 years. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. As a kid, the grown-ups said, how you doing, little boy? They knew I was being used and abused. They didn't care. Always good, always good. That's the game. So let's understand something today. I got the nickname of the Godfather credit. Silly, okay? God, family, money. That's how I live my life. I'd like to train you how to you can live your life with peace. Your bills are paid. You don't have to worry about money ever again, ever again. Rich and famous people don't worry about money unless they screw up. Rich and famous people don't let their corporation do business. They let it manage businesses. No rich and famous person ever lets the parent company do business. You're not paying attention. Your banks have branch numbers. Your store has branch numbers. The corporation, United States of America, states and cities, corporations. So for me, it's always been God, family, and money. Family is husband and wife being one. Money is what we have to do. We have to go get the money. So remember something with me. I'm online twice a day, sometimes 5 times a day. That's right. If I have a reason to go live or a blueprint call or something, I'm going to go live. I want people to watch it. I want people to see the truth. I want to get the real help. So if you get one of my books, you download it, fantastic. All right, I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. I've done that all my life. So guess what? 6 days a week, you're stuck with me. Twice a day, Monday through Friday, if not more. And on Saturday, all classes. Winning the Game of Business. That was my first series. I created that. Did I know what I'm going to do? No. I mean, what would you do when you're trying to do things for yourself and then all of a sudden they hand you a check for $1 million and give you a percentage of something you create, like Car Finder, which I did. Later on, the concept of Car Finder became GPS, if you don't know that. That's how it works. But I created that in 1976. 1976, I put it out in the public's eye. I kept changing it all the time. So here's what I did. All right, corporations and all these corporations, okay. But again, banks have branch numbers or subsidiaries. So I kept changing it all the time. I had a problem in 1984. You need to understand something you don't pay attention to this day. It's called division process. I want you to write down division process. I want you to change your life. I want you to knock off the crap. I'm sorry to tell you the truth. My way works, your way sucks. It's just what it is. God's been using me as an example my whole life. It's about time you pay attention. I hope you do today. So division process, 1984. 1984. I am the king of satellite television. Manufacturing, distribution, retail stores, installation, everywhere. Hundreds of millions of dollars. But I also own 21 Shakey's pizzas, 31 flavor ice creams, some Subways, some condos, and all this stuff. And I didn't want to pay franchise tax fee. See, when the circus clowns tell you today, pay franchise tax fee. Why? They don't tell you that. They say, get 5 LLCs. No. Every corporation or LLC you ever get today, like in California, there's $1,000 to even have it per year. Next thing is it's on the Secretary of State's website. It's on the website. It's on the website. So what do we get to do? There's a problem. Because if they sue it, they sue you. I don't want you to think that the corporation's got some magic to protect you. It does not. The LLCs does not protect you. It's a bunch of hooey. If you incorporate in a state you're not in, the reality is they're going to come audit you. And that's pretty simple. Nick, is there a reason that the other side's not working on the computer over here? I only have half side and I can't see me in the middle anyway. So we get to do. Okay. Division process. All I can tell you, I did not want to pay $1.2 million to say I have all these corporations, $1.2 million. I didn't like it. So I went to Sacramento, the capital of California. I asked the question in 2 departments. Could I create an entity under my LLCs or C Corps and nonprofits? I had them all, but I'm in the same state. I did not want a corporation out of state. It made no sense to me. So that's what I did. I was given permission to create a form or modify a form. That's all it said. Create a form, modify a form. That's what I did. Now I kept updating, winning the game of business, updating all the time. Sorry, I stutter once in a while. So updating because my brain goes too fast, 2 sides. So I had to create something called division process. Please write down division. Please write down I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not my corporation or my family. You've been sacrificing your family long enough. Those days are over. No more. You're not allowed to. I updated it until 1990. Then I created what's called the Books for Dummies. But that was already taken. The Millionaire's Founders Kit. These 12 books and CDs let you have your full blueprint of success, the 1,000 rules and tools. That's what it does. That's what it's always done. That's what it is for. So if you call the office today and you get assigned to a specialist, that's what you should do. Be assigned to a specialist. When you are, that's your point person. Then you're going to be in class with me all the time on Saturdays and have fun like today. The goal, the raised way of life, the blueprint of success, the blueprint of success. That's what we get to do. All I want you to think about today, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? I think you need to repackage yourself. I want to build you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay, Humpty Dumpty? Let's put the pieces together you're missing because you've been trying so many different directions, it hasn't worked. Every man's tried for his family. Oh, yeah. The wife's going, is this going to work? It's going to work. So this one's going to work. Hey, cheer him on keep trying. The reality is the lack of foundation and structure is why he fell down. No, that's why women fall down. Everybody falls down. Humpty Dumpty time. What do we do? I want you to get a bunch of stuff for free. Is that okay? We get it for free? Free. I like free. Because this is where I figure out if you really want to change your life. Free. And when I was 26, I had $2.6 billion of structure. 2.6 billion. I try to do everything I do today for free. Free. I don't need your money. You never have. Why would I want your money for? This office needs your money. The employees, the bonuses, what they do, and everything else. They need to get paid. I haven't had a paycheck in 40 years. Why would I want one of those things? Because you're taxed on your paycheck. That sucks. So starting out right, the book from the kids. The articles are free in the link tree. If you need articles, free. Now, understand, you're going to incorporate yourself. I want you to remember three things. You do, you do, you do, you do. We do, we do, we do, I do. So if you want us to do it with you, for you, they're going to charge you a fee. All right, it's in the link tree. Do it yourself. No problem. You didn't learn daily squatting before. My specialists will help you. The articles are free. Now, winning the credit game, my first series. Why? Because I felt guilty when I set up the dashboards. I felt guilty when I helped TRW bat in 77, 78, and all through the 80s. I felt bad because here's a system. It was my idea of fluctuation, 29%, my idea of the oldest card. And then we had to do what? Granny money. They called it gifted money then, okay? I like granny money, made more sense. But then I created Rapid Rescore, Rapid Refresh. You see, we had a problem with escrows back then. You can't close an escrow because you're jacked up and they didn't tell you you're jacked up. Then what do you have to do? Understand, how do we reduce some score in an escrow? You can't unless it's a rapid refresh. So if you look through your history, I created Rapid Score for basically in the 70s and 80s to help people recalculate their score while they're in an escrow. I've been doing this stuff for 50 years, people. So if you DM me or you call that number in front of your screen right now, be assigned to a specialist. They will send you a mouse pad that shows you your future, and you'll focus on that the rest of this year. In 12 months from now, your life will change. I guarantee it. I'll guarantee it. I can guarantee in writing. How's that? And see, you're going to change your life. The book for the kids, that's called Starting It Right. It's a free download for everybody. I want you to send everybody you know, give it to the world, please. See, no one taught you credit in school. No one taught you credit but life, and you learn to do what? Listen to your friends and family, what I call circus. Your friends and family are not circus, but some of them ripped you off and knocked you down. Probably true. But these silly people out there, I don't get it. Don't sell me the water. You put people down. F your grandma. I mean, I don't get this dumb stuff. I'm sorry. If I was out there 15 years ago, they wouldn't have all those followers. Hey, I've been on TikTok and social media for 18 weeks. I got 66,000 followers. How am I doing so far? But again, what do we do? That's free. I want you to get it for everybody in your life, for you, for your family, and all your friends and family. Give it to free, please. That little silly book will teach you how to do it right the first time in the first place. And that's what you need to do. So what do we do? There's a phone number again. Call if you can't find it in the link tree. They'll send you the links and all the pieces and be assigned to a specialist. I think the key thing is being assigned to a specialist. That would be the goal. That's what I think you need to do, but it's up to you. The Federal Trade Commission. You ever heard of them before? The Federal Trade Commission. Now, Daniel in the credit repair cloud got indicted for $3 million. Probably going to go to prison doing credit repair. Good luck with that. Credit repair, you must be licensed and bonded. register with the Attorney General's office, collect no money up front, and be a nonprofit 501c3. And these silly people out there, I'll remove this, I'll remove that. Fantastic. So you want to be a crook and remove credit they gave you and you spent, and now you want to rip off your creditor. Fantastic. Then you wonder why doors don't open for you. I think, all right, we have to have faith and persistence, but we also have to make sure we're honorable people. Pay your damn debts, my opinion. My opinion, but it's what it is, my opinion. So they say credit repairs are fraud. I agree with that. What do we do? Well, why don't you do this? When I wrote the first book called Prove It or Remove It years ago, I updated it all the time as well. So what do we do? I've written 67 books so far. How about we get it winning the credit game? How about I give it for free? They're using my forms anyway. Might as well. Very simple. Take a picture. It lasts longer. Get it for free. Winning the credit game. Learn what you can do for yourself, because that's what you need to do. Nobody should be charging you for credit repair or credit coaching. Blah, blah. Oh, join the school, $20 a month, blah, blah, blah. I've had more people lose their credit cards because they're paying it off every damn month trying to trick the credit bureau. Credit bureaus and creditors and your banks, they're making money off interest. They make no money and you're trying to trick them. Don't be surprised they close your account. They do it every day. If you need a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, and you want a copy of Debt Crisis Intervention, it's right there. Know what they're allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do. There's the truth. Free mouse pad. I want you to have the rules and tools. I want you to focus in the next 12 months because I'm going to change your life, because I'm going to guarantee it. I got nothing to lose, and I want to help you gain. Your procrastination is the killer of your dream. You put it off till tomorrow, and then it never happens. What do? Well, the goal is very simple. Let's repackage you and your family. Let's repackage you. What does this mean, repackage you? I'd like to dissect you. I'd like to basically look at your house, your car, your assets, your husband, wife, dog, cat, and a fish. I want to make sure I repackage you my way. Repackaging you. Like my company years ago called Repackage in America. So that's what we want to do. Like Humpty Dumpty. The goal is to do it now, not tomorrow, today. See, you're getting older, slower. You're not as pretty as you used to be. Now, if you need irrevocable trust or certain legal documents, I'm not here to be shaping an attorney. We have networked with attorneys, CPAs all the time. But Legal Shield does a great job. If you need your standard irrevocable trust, it's right there. Our goal is to help you. Now, warning, it's very simple. You're going to design something for yourself. You're going to design your future off the mouse pad, and I'm going to be telling you what to do. If you could handle that, okay, you're going to be able to handle to change your life. You're going to learn structure, which you never had before. People I talked to on the Zoom today, or even early on the other lives, I have all these corporate and these people, I don't know what I'm doing. I will tell you what to do. I will not say, you can do this. No, that's not me. I've always said, this is what you're going to do now. This is what you're going to do now, not this hem-ha around. Simple. Referrals. Every one of you today could get credit built for you for free, or you can get some money sent to you. It's referrals. All you have to do is be part of the what? Go in the link tree, become an affiliate. That's all you have to do. Simple. Share the life, share the life. Tap and share the life. Help the world learn that the guy that's not full of crap in front of you. I'm sorry, the circus clowns out there. Your problem is not understanding because no one's explaining it to you. Little pieces. Now stop, please. Chapter 18. Chapter 18 is right in front of you. I was lucky, and also it's called a bittersweet. I was being used abused as a kid, but I listened to the poker game. They said a corporation's a legal person. Your LLC today is online. It's right there. It's right there. I can sue you, sue the corp and you. LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC. It's online. It's online. It's right there. But you're allowed to do business. And the LLC, you named it after you, called dumb number 1. You name what it does, dumb number 2. You actually do business at the LLC, it's dumb number 3. See, the problem you got to realize is one thing. All these other pieces, you haven't made it yet. What do? What does it say? It's a legal person. So chapter 18, I knew as a kid, I went to the library at 7.5 years old, chapter 18. I read it. I read it. Just came out of a coma, got to walk again. Mrs. Hope, having a poker game, called me a piece of what in the corner. Had a poker game. Damn. But they said a corporation is a legal person right there, right there, right there. So these are legal people, but the only voice it has is you. So when they sue it, they sue you. Then they sue your spouse. That'll really make her happy, or in general, make him happy too. You see, marriage has a problem. 60% of marriages are in jeopardy today. Jeopardy. They're frustrated with each other. They don't say it because they love each other. 47% fail or have a problem because they started a business and it failed. See, it takes money to get honey. No money, no honey. Reality is very simple. That's why he's on the couch. May sue, be sued. What? So a corporation or these pieces can be sued or sue. So I can sue or be sued. That's what it says. I went to the library next to the Torrance Police Department, 7.5 years old, kept going there every day for 2 years. I decided 2 years later to be brave enough to send away $10. $10. It says not required to follow fictitious business name. Wow. The lie. You lie to yourself every day. It's ridiculous. The world's lying to you on TikTok and social media. You need 5 LLCs. Sell me the water. Don't buy a house. I've never seen so much crap in my life. Your LLC or C Corp is going to sign a lease of a building. You're going to sign for a car. You're going to get a credit card. When they screw up the LLC or C Corp, they bankrupted. Fantastic. You have 22 people on social media saying you can bankrupt and get another one. You guaranteed everything. Who do you think you're going to come get? You're the duck and sheep. Quit being a duck and a sheep. The lie. The lie. No. I asked one of the professors years ago, a law professor, highly intelligent. I like this guy. I thought he was pretty smart. I asked him a question, same question I'd ask you. When did an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC grow hands? When did it grow hands? They can't answer the question. In other words, you sign for the bank account, you sign for the lease of the building, you sign for the car, credit card, and loan. So when it bankrupts, so do you. Now your spouse is going to be really proud of you. No. You heard the word no? It's a division. Structure builds finance and dreams. It's always been that way for me. I will structure first, corporation, LLC, whatever I pick in my 18 divisions. I got my structure, finance, and the dream get to credit. That's what you do. It's a choice. Unfortunately, what most of you did when you started your business, you convinced your spouse, honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. And what did you do with your friends and family? That's great. Friends and family started a business. Oh, it's great. It's great. Oh, goody. You rolled the dice on your credits. You jacked it up, got stuck, couldn't get it anymore. That's why I want you to have a sticky behind every card. Sticky. I want you to dummy proof this because we're all a bunch of dummies. Dummies. Why? Here's a $50,000 card. $50,000. You're not going to get this if you keep paying it off every month listening to circus clowns. Not going to happen. Your X card won't be 100,000. Mine is. Yours is not. Here's 50. Here's a 10. You need 100,000 of personal credit. 100,000. Because I said so. Can you imagine today if we just listen and learn? You're going to get gold and platinum cards because I said so about that too. They don't fluctuate. They never fluctuate. When someone says it's worth 100,000 or 950 behind the screen, that's BS. American Express, their rules are simple. When they basically want to go past 25,000, they log into your bank account. They put you in a review. So please do yourself a favor. Okay? Quit listening to clowns. Your problem is you. Never bring the pain home. Got it so far? You roll the dice as a division. Today, I want you to download the SS5 form. It's in the link tree. I want you to download the SS5. So you're listening. I want every one of you right now to tap the screen, and I want you to type the SS5 right now. SS5, SS5. I'm not going to continue unless you do what I ask you to do. I need to find out if you're going to follow through. SS5, SS5. Are you going to follow through and listen and do what you're told to do? Or are you going to do your way? Your way sucks. Your way sucks. Your way sucks. SS5. Do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth? I don't understand. Why the hell you about to pay? No, it pisses me off. It drives me nuts. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You're going to download a form called SS5. It's in the link tree. 99%. What's that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're a grown up. What the hell's wrong with you? You signed that form, or mommy did. One of you did. You got your first job. Fantastic. You got your job. They taxed your paycheck. You got the leftover. You got the leftover. You got the leftover. Damn. Now you're going to look at SS5 and SS4. Let's understand. Please understand. The SS5 got the SSN and 1040. 1040. That's how they track us. They track us all. Every one of us is tracked by SS5 form of the IRS. IRS tracks us all. Income, income, income. SS5. Then we look at the SS4. I'd like you to master the SS4. I'd really like you to master it. See, here's our process. Here's the program. Here's you. I got a tax ID, Ray. Oh, goody. So what? Did you dissect the form and find out there's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it? 26 ways. I did. I got $100,000 credit in the mail when I was a kid with Helping Hand Industries. Go online. Helping Hand Industries, started by a 9.5-year-old kid. That was me. 100,000 credit in the mail. What do we do? Look at line 1. Come on, SS4. Look at it. Come on, it's right there. I love this form. Employer identification number. Employer number right there. Line 1. Legal name of entity. I created divisions to be an entity. Individual person. It's right there. Individual person. Are you a person? Are you a person? You could actually create a division of me to replace you, but I don't want to teach you to do that till you take care of your responsibility, because I don't want you to circumvent your creditors and screw them all up. Now think of bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. The Federal Protection Act. Automatic stay. Not here to be sleeping attorney, but I want you to understand something. Some of you filed bankruptcy. Did you know you never had to? You did it because you went to a bankruptcy attorney. What do you think he's going to sell you? A pickle? A banana? They sold you a bankruptcy. We didn't need it. If you're not losing your house today and garnish your wages tomorrow, hell no. In my opinion. Still not here to be safe an attorney. I want you to look at what you're allowed to bankrupt. You're allowed to bankrupt an SSN or an SS4. You get one SSN. Every division can have SS4. Every piece can have SS4 and more. You can have a division of you guaranteeing things without you being you. It's amazing what you could do if you understand how to play the game to win. Again, it's up to you. Clients over the years. 4 collection accounts. Oh, my credit's so bad, I don't know what to do. Stop it. I don't care how bad your credit is. I can rebuild you in 6 months or less. Average 90 days. If you're slow, 9 months. Okay. You've been trying your whole life. It's ridiculous. Here's a client with 4 collection accounts. They have 487. I have, as an affiliate, I have millions of credit I can use and put a card on somebody else. I don't believe in secure cards. I don't like them, especially if it's going to give a damn inquiry. If I ever got a secure card, it'd be an Open Sky. Capital Bank, there's no inquiry. He's got collections. Look at all even inquiries. You violated the program. All right, here's $300. Bankruptcy, no credit at all. Here's $500. 11 collection accounts. Oh crap, $500. You see, one of the things you can understand is what's called rapid refresh. If you were in a rapid rescore today, it would help block your crap, push your score up, and away. What would that do for you? What it would do, very simple, it would give you green lights. Why do I need green lights, Ray? Because you're jacked up on the other cards. You're past 29%. I got to find a way to reduce your debt to ratio, pay it down, or what? Increase the limit. If I create green lights where you get that, Discover card or something, do balance transfers and redo your cards. Every card has to be at 29% or below. That's green. 30 is yellow, 50 is red. I designed the system in the 70s and 80s. Hell, I know it better than anybody. I'm old school, current school, and future school. I'm your life. I'm going to change your life. No card past 20%. Average will probably be about 10 or 15%. Pay it off every month? Don't be surprised they shut down your cards. I've had 6 people in the last 90 days, cards that were shut down because they were basically being coached by a guy that charged $20 a month and all this blah, 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 crap, pay it off every month. It's crap. You want to listen to clowns? Keep doing it. You want to take a picture? It's right there in front of you. There's the rules of rapid rescore. A rapid rescore will block your crap, push your scores up, green lights, reduce your debt to ratio. That's rapid rescore. If you want. You should not have bad credit in the first place. Why? You have bad credit because you jacked up the wrong damn card. Then your excuse, I have an emergency. These don't fluctuate. Gold or platinums. You got to jack those suckers up and never drop your score. Ever, 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 ever. Here's why we have this system. Call the specialist. All right, specialist. It's simple. Why? 800-254-9506. I want them to hold your hand. So let's go back. Review. The SS5 equals SSN 1040 tax return. Your tax on your paycheck, you get the leftover. It sucks. You look at the SS4 equals 1120 tax return. We have the ability to change our lives if we want to. Remember, division process. Write down division process. You roll the dice as a division, never as a person, never as a corporation. The NACB certify one person on the planet, me. Why? I don't know. They certified the fact I created the 29% rule. Is green. 30 is yellow, 50 is red. It hasn't changed. It never changes. Balance your debt, balance your debt. So let's understand. I want you to focus on your cards in your personal wallet. They all fluctuate, which means utilization of 29% or above or below. All cards fluctuate. Gold and platinum do not. They do not have a utilization problem. They don't show utilization. These are the ones you jack up in an old blankety blank day or year. Simple. Maintain 750 the rest of your life. Please do what you're told to do. What do we do? I lost my job, Ray. What do I do? Stop, think, focus. Every credit card you have before you screw it up, increase them on the dashboards or call them. Increase your limits. You don't know the next time you're going to find a job. Is it a day, week, or a year? If we do what I just told you to do on this, that's 100,000 of credit. That's 71,000 of safety. Any family can get through a year. Increase your limits. It has never changed since the 70s. 29% is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. I designed it. Take a picture. Take your picture right here. I want you to understand utilization. Every card, $500 card, $145. That's it. That's all you can use. It's almost impossible to balance that sucker. 2,000, 580, 5,000, 1450, 25,000, 7250. Understand rules and tools. Anybody can get, I don't get this. You listen to clowns and this is what you got to do to put your credit big. Look what I did. Oh, yeah. What a bunch of crap. You, by reducing your debt to ratio, makes your score go up. Rapid blocks crap. That's what it does. And this thing's changed. 5 things is all it takes. 5 things. 5 things. I wrote the rules. Today, if you took your utility bill and your credit card bills and went paperless, automatic payment, I would tell you I would use the Fast Track and Quick Pay program I created for TRW Experian. It's called Fast Pay, Quick Pay. I'd pay an extra payment every week, every by week, whatever you can, $25, I don't care. If I'm automatic payment, minimum payment, and extra payments all the time, I'm utilization what I'm going to do. Understand? The creditor wants to make money off of you. You're trying to trick them by not paying interest. Don't worry, they'll close your account. They do it all the time. They don't explain why. Okay? Now, I need you to call 888-567-8688. Opt out for 5 years or lifetime. Get yourself off the national mailing list, please. Hope you wrote down the number. If not, it's right in front of you. I want you to do what I told you to do and call it today. See, I don't just want to help repackage your credit. That's crap. All right? Let's rebuild your life the right way. Let's give you the life you've been wanting your whole life. It's simple. Rebuilds. What I just told you to do and understand something is right there in the left-hand corner. Take a picture. That corner there, that wheel is what I just told you to do. If you do it exactly, your score would go to 750 in usually 90 days. Nobody's going to say, look what I did. Bunch of circus clowns. I don't care about points. Every 10,000 points gets you $60. It pays for itself. Who cares about points right now? We're trying to get you to million to billion. Simple. The reason I like analytical versus Credit Karma, Credit Karma's been indicted 6 times. There's no fund ever to help you. They don't have Aspirin. Analytical does. They have Aspirin. The banks pull Aspirin. Do you not get this? Chase cards. These are up to 22 months with no interest. It's 300,000. How many would you like? How many would you like? There's no interest. It's free damn money. Free money. I like that. So again, take your picture, get used to them, because there's your future. You know, I want people to do what I ask them to do because it works. 10 steps. Take your picture right now on the 10 steps. I don't want you screwing this up. Got it so far? I want you to use your 10 steps to get you 750. You can do that in 90 days, 6 months, or in a year. It's up to you, as fast as you want to. Future is here. Analytica is going to call you every 46 days. Every 46 days, they're going to call you. They're going to tell you what to do next. Now, they're going to help you Aspirin, Chandra, and Equifax business reports. That's right. Business reports. See, your LLC, C Corp will have a Dun & Bradstreet DUNS number for supply and vendor credit. I wrote one of the fast track programs 39 years ago. We play my way because your way sucks. Remember what I said earlier? So what do we do? I want you to think again and again, there's your future. Please quit screwing up, please. Please quit screwing up, please. I don't get it. Remember, I want to repackage your life my way. I want you to realize when you bought your house, you probably bought it wrong too. Escrow, closed homestead trust. Only one of you on the loan. Only one of you. Remember Legal Shield. They'll help you get your vocal trust, certain things you need today. I'm going to go past this because I'm tired of watching people hire clowns. Me, simple. I broke the record for the highest kick. 13 feet, 2 feet and jumping, kicking the lights. Kicking the door jam at 10. Basketball hoop at 14. It's a mindset. If I can touch it, I can kick it. I'm the guy that's not full of crap. Okay, see it, believe it, go get it. Simple. Now, you're going to look for opportunity in the future. Every opportunity you ever do is a division. Do yourself a favor. I will never do any business that's a division. I will master and I will manage division process like grocery stores, like banks, like rich and famous people do every day. But they don't use divisions, they use subsidiaries. I'm 17 years old, driving a Lamborghini. Quintosh bought from an auction. I got 19 houses under my corporations. I had them all till 84 and 85, 86. And then I started the division process. I went to an event. The event is very simple. They said they sell payphones. Okay, I'll take a payphone. I'm listening. I'm learning. I'm listening. I'm learning. What am I going to do? I listen and I learn. I like to listen and learning. I like to listen to people say they know it all. I don't know everything, but I know how to get $1 million to $1 billion. That's easy. Been doing it all my life. Payphones. They said it's $1,600 for a payphone in the route. It makes $300 as an average. Okay. All right. I stood up in that audience one day and I did one thing. I said, I'll take 10. How many? I'll take 10. I took it and basically took my lines of credit from the bank. All right. I said, I'll take 10. Went back again and again. By the time I was done, 22,000 payphones. All right. To divisions, making 6.6 million a month. I like auto income, don't you? See, the reality is, why didn't you get in the payphone business? So there's me. I want you to focus on something as a desire, a dream. But I want 5,000 a month. I want 10,000. I want 100,000. I want you to write what you want because I'm going to help you go get it if you listen and learn, but it's up to you. I don't have any excuse to give you. I will not give you excuses. I will tell you what to do, and I'll show you every step of the way. We knock off the crap. Glenn lived in his car for 3 years. I talked to Glenn outside the Bonaventure once, and I talked to him behind the Marriott in Long Beach. 32 years being second largest advertiser. Okay. What are you doing? My wife left me because I lost my job. Man up. His wife left him. So what? Get another woman. Get a better woman. She left you. Get over it. Get over it. Do you have any kids? You have a son. Where's he live? In his car. No. Put him in boot camps. Put on one of my TV shows. Brand new house, brand new truck, $1 million company. Freeway Ricky Dicky Ross came out of prison after 20 years, $3 million of credit. He doesn't like me now. Why? Because he tried to help people create it. And they asked me to fix him because he screwed it all up. So Freeway Ricky Dicky Ross doesn't like me. Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Why would we care? It's his problem, not mine. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. See, I have a prison program. I have people coming out of prison to get their credit on track before they get out. Thomas got brand new dump trucks within 6 months. 6 months. Is that good? Now, Costner, Michael, they were clients at one time. God rest them. So my wife cried for almost a week when Michael passed. All right. We did a hospital in Fiji Islands with Dr. Lucky and me, helping the kids because they were dying of gum disease. Arnold got on the board. I did corporations for presidents, United States of America. Isn't that fun? What do we do? How about Costner? Have Giovanni for Pixar? How about a college professor at Biola University dedicates his book to me because I helped him get the financing? Superman for Gold's Gym. He says I motivate kick-ass ets. Okay. Well, Kirk and Van, God rest his soul, and then here I got her $1 million too. So if you listen and learn, you can do the same thing if you want to. Your problem has always been you. I incorporate Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels and all kinds of people. It's fun. But again, I want you to focus on something today. 1984, division process got created. 1985, 86, it became passed in all 50 states. 1985, 86. 1987, I created the dashboard that allows tax ID for credit cards. That's why your applications say ITIN, EIN, and SSN. I got that done in 87. 88, I got 53 million of credit. They're shrinking my limits. 89, I created assignment of mortgage. If you allow me to add history to your divisions, listen carefully. You can do it on your own, but you want to add the history. You will not have the credit reports. When I add the history to your divisions, I get to add a Spearing, Treasury, and Equifax division process. So I always said, let me do it for you. You can do it on your own. Good luck on that. Sorry, it doesn't really work. Division process, division process. So remember, you focus, division process. Each division has its own credit report. Each division can take the credit from the parent company and daisy chain it. These are 150s. I can take these 150s and multiply by every division. I can take the ink cards that don't have any interest for 22 months, 350,000, daisy it to each division, daisy chain it every division. Every division can get credit, in other words. See, I have 6 kids. You have any kids? That means I have 6 credit files for my kids. Each one has their own file. Division's like having a baby. Today, if you ever want some time with me, it's simple. We sell calling cards. Get a hold of your specialists. They're 10 minutes at a time. It's very simple. What happens is you get 3 calls, 6 calls, 12 calls if you want to. You find out about me. Call the office again. There it is. Say, I want a calling card. I want to talk to Ray Reynolds direct. Okay. Kind of fun stuff. What's a corporation again? It's right there in front of you. What is a corporation? What's an LLC? What is it again? Do they have hands? No, no, and no. I don't get it. I want you to focus on you becoming a puppet master. If you're aggressive, you're going to focus on 100,000 a month. If you're half aggressive, it's going to be 500,000 a month. Or no, 50,000, 25, 10, whatever. I like making millions of dollars. Is that okay? Millions and billions. It's kind of fun. Turn it into a game when you get past all the crap and get your peace. There's your goal. Structure builds finance and dream. It always has, always will. Do yourself a favor. Take a picture. I created auto income in 1987 for one reason. I had too many escrows closing. It scared the hell out of me. 1987 division process. I created the dashboards. I got credit cards. I was going nuts. I got 16 escrows a day. Ay. What do I do? I asked my clients, would you like to be my soldiers? They said, yeah. Okay, there you go. Auto income's been around since 1987. It's called Boring and Steady. Here's what happens in our system. I will teach you to do it all. You do it all yourself, all yours. No problem at all. You do it all. I'll teach you how. 99.9%, almost 100% want me to do it for them, with them. So here's program 1. Okay. If you want, we do it together. That means we do. You do, we do. We, all right? That means you and I working together. You may be in a coaching program. Maybe I'm using my accounts to help you. It's going to be up to you. The focus is 250. 250,000 line of credit that American Express gives you called a blueprint loan. If we get to 250, will you please put part of it in escrow? Would you let me line you up something for escrow to buy an escrow? I don't know why you don't own the Wendy's restaurant down the street. The Jack in the Box. About mine was 19. Look at every application. Every application for cash credit for business for 19 years has division process right on the application. You're not paying attention to right there. They offer us 99 more cards. What? These are independent ones. I don't want daisy chaining. I want all these goodies. I want millions. Every one of these are entitled to a blueprint loan. What do? If you allow me to position you, I'll get you the platinum, personal business, division card, and expense card at the same time. I'll do the same thing for the gold card. All right. Remember, you get 10,000 points for every, all right, 10,000 points is $60. It pays for itself, people, but that's how it happens. You see, American Express has a blueprint loan named after me. They said, okay, right there. Would you like 250,000? Because you got one of these, you're going to entitle to that. It's a blueprint loan. But they want to look in bank accounts. They want to see 30 transactions and 100,000 in your bank account. So you might have to wait a while to get there and get to the first division, first auto income process. Again, it's their rules. Their rules, not mine. Now, to help my clients in coaching, depends on what type of coaching they're in, I allow certain clients to use my petty cash account. Petty cash account. Last month, there was $215 in that account. That's petty cash. I get elected as a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, to help that person getting past go. The other petty cash has 61 and another 61. It shows 330,000. I think we can help you get to 250 if you want, if you're in a coaching program. But it's up to you. We play. You can hire me as CFO. I like that. But I'm going to talk to your banker for you, with you. I am the attorney, in fact, on your behalf. I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris, by the way. When I went through a divorce, all right, divorce, my wife cheated on me. I got 4 beautiful daughters from that marriage. All right, I stayed with her for 12 years in the same house, separate beds. All right, I gave her $15,000 a week for 2 years. I don't know anybody saying to give enough money. What happens? Very simple. I was bored, so I ended up buying 21 cars at a car collection. 21 cars. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? By the way, that represents 1,013 divisions. That represents over 2.2 billion in real estate. You want to play yet? Let me know. We'll play my way. I don't have a car. I'm not dumb enough to put it as a registered owner. Sorry. Don't take it personally. Your car is registered to you. You're the registered owner of the car. You bump a car, they sue you, then they sue your spouse. Congratulations, you're a duck and a sheep. What do? Simple. Cars should be a division of a corporation. That's what it should be. One of my first cars was a Quintas Lamborghini I bought as an auction. No problem, having fun. This one's basically registered to a division. It's simple. My name's all over the license plate on the back. Marketing tool, the Reynolds University. Oh, it's not mine, but I got the keys. Isn't that fun? Got the keys, got the keys, got the keys, got the keys. Simple. Even the Harleys. Fun. Chalk ride, love ride. I got to donate my time. I got to go, all right, drive the Harley to Spurgeon. Wow. The gift that God gave me. Houses in Havasu, Big Bear, Yerba Linda, all right, La Mirada, my house in the harbor. See, when you look at that big U-Dock, my house, my race boat in the backyard that says Reynolds University on the race boat, there's where I was living until I died in a coma. It's always simple. I'm the guy that's not full of crap. The Duffy, I take my beautiful wife to Captain Jack's on the weekend on Friday or Saturday. All right, the Reynolds University. I'm not riding off the dinner, people. Knock off this crap. You cannot ride off the Rolex. You can't ride the haircut, the chef coming home. I've never seen someone that's dumb in my life. Carlton Dennis, can you say something that's true? Bunch of crap. What can I say? The race boat, the goodies and the goodies and the goodies, the yachts. What do? the helicopter, my beautiful wife. I like goodies. When you have cars, you need all the garages you can get. Is that correct? Whee! Built the house, helicopter pad next to it for the lots. That was the plan too. The pool had to be inside because why? The wind's too heavy at the roof out there. We got to have some fun. The basketball hoop has to be in the house too, by the way. Do you want me to do all the work for you? You do. We do. I do. That's how it works. So today, I'd like to do all the work with you or for you. Would you like an auto income? I don't get it. You work so hard to do it wrong. Why don't we get a line of credit? Let's get a piece of something. How about we buy you a storage unit, laundromat, car wash? I wrote the books on those 45 years ago, actually 47. So what is our choice? That's 100,000 to 10,000 a month. Where do you want to go? How fast you want to do it? Use credit. Listen very carefully. Okay? Credit cards use in a different way. Credit cards. Okay? Credit line, blueprint loan, or line of credit at the bank. You're going to escrow. So what do? It's simple. If I want to buy Bitcoin, crypto, stock trading, gold, silver, I'm using a credit card. You have used your taxable money to buy Bitcoin, and then you pay tax on everything you touch. I don't understand dumb. If I have a division of the corporation, I buy Bitcoin for $50,000. The payment's less than $340 a month. There's no interest for 22 months. If it goes up, I get to write off the gain for the debt. It goes down and write it off as well. Up and down, up and down. That's called a division. Credit cards should be used for Bitcoin, crypto, stock trading, gold, silver. Your next division should have an apartment complex, a Wendy's, a storage unit, a gas station. There's 10 types of businesses. If you would play my way, you could win the game. There's your problem. Your way sucks. Sorry. It's just the truth. Auto income is designed to get $3,500 to $10,000 a month per division. Here's what happens. If you take a line of credit at the bank and I lined up an escrow for you, you're putting money in escrow. I don't touch the money. You're writing a check to escrow. Escrow closes. Management company on the piece that was obtained is going to find out how you paid. They pay this payment first before you get the leftover. Your leftover is an average of 3,000 plus if you want to play. That's auto income, by the way. If we looked at a 25,000 investment from you, not me in the escrow, that's a laundromat, a dry cleaners, that's a car wash. The average is going to be about 3,000 plus a month. Is that okay? You're not rich. But you get it forever, ever. You own a piece. Forever till you sell it. You tied in irrevocable trust. 3 people plus me. I'm in every escrow. Always have been, always will be. 50,000 up to 5,600. See, numbers never lie, only people lie. Numbers never lie. They never have to me. Numbers are true. 75,000, 7,500. Okay. More people in an escrow own a piece. It's like buying a timeshare crap. You get a deed of trust. I want a Wendy's, Ray. Okay. 9 people plus me, 100,000. There's $1 million. Right there you go. $1 million. Your cut after the bills are paid are about 96.20. Is that okay? Again, you can do this on your own. It's right there. Do it on your own. Go for it. You've tried it on your own so far. How's it worked so far? Probably not worked. There's your picture. If you do what you're told to do, this is called boring and steady. In 12 months from now, auto income is your life. Quit working so hard and quit, circus clown stuff. If you get to 5 million, I'll put you in my Puppet Master Club. 5 million is Puppet Master time, 5 million plus, but it's up to you. Me, every goodie I've ever taken, I call it a goodie. I like goodies. There are always divisions. Anything that has liability, it's a line of defense. The line of defense. I will not bring the pain home like you. I think you should never do it in the first place. As a little boy, the people would go up, "How you doing, little boy?" "Always good. Thank you, Jesus." Can't leave me alone. I just want to be left alone. Go to the library all the time. You have a choice today. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. I have some of the greatest coaches and specialists to help you. There's the phone number. Call. If you're not in a program yet, call and say, I want to be assigned a specialist. Ray Reynolds said, you'd ask me 10 questions. I'm ready to answer the questions. I want to go to his classes tomorrow. I want my books free. I want my mouse pad. I want now. Again, your choice. David, Lawrence, Chris, George, and Kelly, they're phenomenal people if you want to play. But again, you have to call that number today. The goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. I think your biggest problem is no one trained you how to play the game to win. And then what you did is you fell down. Sorry. Humpty Dumpty time. Tomorrow I have 6 classes. I'll be online at 3:15 in the morning and all through the day at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, all through the day. I've been doing this for 50 years, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go to class? You want to learn to get some goodies? Call, be assigned to a specialist, and ask for the links. Your links right away. There's your goal. There's your dream. But it's up to you. I call it spend the day with Ray. Simple. Now, again, if you want me to build you 25,000 or credit to 200,000, we will. Talk to your specialist about your package. We will. You like goodies? I like goodies. No Lamborghini Ferraris ever been purchased in my name because I call that dumb. Or divisions. Divisions, line of defense. In the 70s and 80s, they started giving me crap about loan to value problem. Division solved that problem. Again, division. Our goal. Every one of you within 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months could have a score of 750 if you do what you're told. And no one's going to say, look what I did. Look what I did. I've never seen so much crap in my life. The system will do it if you do exactly what I told you to do. I'd like every one of you to rapid rescore today. Rapid rescore. That'll push your crap aside, up and away, green lights, reduce your debt to ratio. Rapid rescore was created basically in 70s and 80s because of mortgages. Being able to reduce in debt and also increase the limit or get a better interest in a car, house. That's what it was for. Starter package. You don't have a corporation, or you do? Corporations are free in the link tree. You want us to set up for you? We charge a little fee. Talk to the specialist. Starter package. All right, we're going to go past all that because it's all changed. Simple. Now, I need you to look at your credit reports. I need you to let's analyze you. I need you to let me take apart your reports my way. I will analyze you personally with my team. Your Capital One, I need to know what kind you have. Doesn't say in the credit reports. Do you have a Venture One, Quicksilver 1? Do you have a Platinum? Do you have an X? I need to know that. You're going to talk to your specialist. You have to. Did you screw American Express or Chase? I need to know that too. American Express likes to sue people, and they're always, they don't want to forgive you. If you screwed them up, I can get you a division of me, get around that, rebuild you, but you have to not rip off your creditor. You can't be a crook. Rapid rescore is very simple. Everyone who's in the rapid rescore, if they do what they're told, is a 770 and above. 757, it's always been that way. That's how it works. Rapid rescore. Talk to your specialist. Tell them I need one of those. I need one of those. That's what it does on the side. Again, that's the rules and tools. Simple. I'm going to give you what I want you to know, the truth. You might not like the truth. Sorry, but you're going to get the truth. This is number 6477. This is a client. We're analyzing this person. All right, Lawrence is the specialist right there, Lawrence. Let's look at what we've got going on here. Fair. 658, 651, 660. I could get this person an American Express Gold or Platinum card, personal business, at a 649. Now let's look at the next page. Now they're getting a rapid rescore and a credit rebuild. We don't do credit repair. We rebuild, prove it or remove it, the way I set it up in the system a long time ago. They spend $500. I'm handing them 5,000 back. I've always given basically up to 10 times your money back to you. That's how it works. To you. Simple. Here we have an inquiry on 12/11. Here we have 2 inquiries, more inquiries. Okay. Here we have some collections. Crap. What a rapid would do is go around the collections. You had a Chapter 7 bankruptcy 5 years ago. Did you seal the record? See, there's a company called Statewide that feeds the credit bureaus. Credit bureaus usually do not talk to courts. If you would have froze it and sealed it, it wouldn't be on your file in the first place. Look at number 6477. We look at the credit cards. We have Omaha, 14,000. That's a good one. Barclays is crap. Allies, 3,000. The rest are crap. Amex is good. Now let's watch it. Come on. I need you to pay attention right here, and right here. These are blues or clears. Blues or clears. See the fluctuation? The ratio up here. It's what it is. That tells you if there's utilization on a gold or platinum, it would not be there. It is on a blue or clear. And they're all personal because business credit didn't show up on personal file. If you're going to jack up credit, please always jack up the business credit before the personal. Protect your family first, but don't jack up anything. Is that okay? If we play my way? But it's a choice. Your choice is to listen and learn. You have Capital One. All right, your direction today is go to Capital One, log into the system. It says I want on the right-hand side, click I want. Opens into the page on the left-hand side, it says increase limit. Change your projections. On the dashboard, there's no inquiry. Ask them to increase your limits. You have two choices, pay it down or increase it. This person's problem, they're not using their credit if it's really their credit. Zero balance, I bet you they're shrinking limits and screwing things up. Why? Because they don't like that. PNC, $500. Are you serious? You got a $100 card. Are you serious? I mean, this is crap. But again, they only get 5,000 credit. We rebuild them. Okay. Let's rebuild Humpty Dumpty. Here's the next page. My goodness, what do we got? Hi. You see, U.S. banks, fantastic. Here's a person, I would probably close half their cards and rebuild 10,000, 50,000 cards the right way. That's what I would do. But remember, you don't get rid of the oldest card. That's how I did the system. Any problem express, it says no. Here, it doesn't say anything about Chase. So we need to know about Chase, okay? Let's go back. So what do we have? We have 6477. Your rebuilt rapid score 5,000 of credit. That's all you get. It's Lawrence is your specialist, okay? Your score is fluctuating, going up and down because why? You got inquiries. By the way, this is a violation of the program. You agreed not to do inquiries and jack up your credit. You did it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, is it my fault he jacked it up? I got the inquiries, or is it own fault? So I don't want him to blame me like the 9 people in line do. Out of 39 million clients, I got 399 people that give me crap. It's my fault they jacked up their credit. It's my fault they lost their car and house. No, they have to blame somebody else because they can't be responsible. Again, this person should take this credit and get auto income and do $1 million of credit. Talk to your specialist. Here's 5817. We have 619, 592. Okay, 520. In other words, it's going up. The Aspirian has gone up basically what? 100 points. Okay. Other one over here. Oh, fantastic. David's your specialist. I want you to look at here. It's called MIM. It's called Millionaire in the Making. Now, the problem with this person is you're getting 25,000 of credit. That's it. So we're doing a corporation where they already have one. The bottom line is very simple. The ability to understand how to play. Here we have all this collection crap. All you guys collection crap. So look at all this crap. Look at all it. This is all collections. Look at when it's hitting your file. You see, if it's hitting your file on a monthly basis again and again, it's not charged off. Again, what do you got? You got this one card Symphony for 3%. Fantastic. Here, what are we going to do? Let's build the credit up and away. Here we have the ability to listen. And we can block the crap, push scores up and away. Having basically a 615 and above. If I got you 649, I get American Express cards. Did you ever screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that. Because it's important to understand because I'm going to get those cards for in the future. Now, this person, we're going to around crap. They might have to negotiate a debt or two. But again, that's going to be up to them as well. So the goal is very simple. Please talk to your specialists. Upgrade your package, literally, for 100,000 of credit. But you ghost this a little bit. You have, this is from 2024, by the way. All right, those collection accounts and what you have today kind of screwed it up. So your ability is to change your life if you want to. I would position you for a 750 score, build you up away, and build the corporation in the division process. This is number 6631. 6631. 787 is good. 765, 778. Now, these are the advanced score. You're going to look at FICO and advanced. What do we got? Look, come on, people. They started their program at a 597, a 598, 582. I'm not going to say, look what I did. This is like these circus clowns. No. The system did this because they were told what to do. Okay, very simple. Chris is your specialist. Here we got 5,000 in credit. This person with that kind of score, I'd like to build them 100,000 of personal credit and 100,000 of corporate credit and daisy chain divisions. This person would get to $1 million corporation within 12 months or less if they would listen, if they would learn. It's up to them. Choice. Now look what we got. No inquiries, no collection accounts. They're not utilizing their utilization. Let's understand. Here we have an authorized user. You don't need that. Well, what happens? Because this is an authorized user, this is a blue or clear personal card as utilization. You have Capital One for 900 and while $500. And you have Federal or Navy Federal. Please don't screw up Navy Federal, please, please, please. I can get you 80,000 on Navy Fed and credit cards and 50,000 line of credit. Let's position you my way. Why? Because I think your way sucks. Sorry. If we do this correctly, you're just a rebuild. Here's a person we could get to $1 million structure within 12 months or less if they wanted to. 6415, rebuilt, rapid 5,000 of credit. Here's Lawrence, your specialist. Here's your 5,000. You pay $500 and I'm giving you back 10 times your money. I've done this all my life. That's how it works. Look at the crap. You did an inquiry. Why would you do that? Why would you do this? This collection crap. Look what it's doing. It's hitting you again and again. Look at this. We have this crap card here. All right, 103, 13%, 52%, 98%. These are crappy cards or crappy limits. The credit scores suck. What do we do? 74, 66. I would dissect every one of these, increase the limits or pay it down. See, let's understand. You could take supply credit, turn it into cash, and reduce your debt to ratio. You're allowed to do that. What do we do? Look at the collection craps. I think you got to stop what you're doing. Let us repackage you my way. But you're only getting 5,000. Let me pop your card, be done with you. Here's the problem with all of you. If I rebuild your credit's going to get screwed up again and again because you're not disciplined. You don't know rules and tools. 90% of you had bad credit up and down 10 times in your life. It's ridiculous. There's no reason to have bad credit in the first place. Use the wrong damn card. No emergency. That's gold and platinum cards. Again, what do we do? 6415, talk to your specialist. I need you to know, did you screw American Express or Chase? You need to know that. Rules and tools. I set up the system for rules and tools a long time ago. Your choice is up to you. Number 5029. Thank God I got $1 million in the making. Thank you, Jesus. 100,000, 3 divisions. Understand. Here's a MIM, millionaire in the making. 100,000 of credit. Thank God. We got somebody who wants to do something for real. 3 divisions. Divisions will let us project 250 per division. That's $1 million of credit if we want. But again, your scores. You signed up a year ago. What the hell you been doing? What did we do? What did we do? Here we have inquiries. Here we have Capital Ones. Now watch. Come on, watch. This person had no credit. No credit. Okay? You see here? The credit I got them. I started their file for them. They screwed it. Look what did they do to my program. They got inquiries. They screwed it all up. Write down 524. Chase has a 524 rule. Simple. What do? We look at 5029. Okay. You're $1 million in the making. George is your specialist. I would have closed your case. You violated the program. Is it my fault you did all these inquiries? Did I force you to do it? No. Did you do it? Yes. Even the program that I've rebuilt you, 700 scores, you got inquiries that jacked you up. You could lose up to 12 points of every inquiry you did. Chase has a 524 rule. I got you the 3,000. That's right there. I got you this 500. It's right there. Actually became 750 more. Then the Chase. Wow. If you would do what you're told to do, you would have $1 million dream this year. But again, what are you doing? I don't get it. This person needs 100,000 of personal credit, 100,000 of business credit, 200,000 of credit. Now, call George because George and I are going to talk about your case file. My question, George, why are we helping this person that violated all that time? Why? They're 2 years ago and they violated the program. What the hell are you doing? I got them started in the first place, getting them credit because they had no damn credit. But again, what happens? The inquiries could hurt the file. It did. So this person needs to be reviewed. George needs to figure out what the hell's going on. Don't violate my program. Don't screw it up because you need a new wrapper risk going to add history again because you screwed it up. Now, this is 6496. Rebuilt rapid score 10,000 of credit. You spend $1,000, I'm going to give you 10 times your money back. Spend 1,000, get 10. It's better than being in Vegas. How's that? Chris is your specialist right here. You're rebuilt. All right. You started at a 611. Now you're 690, 612, 647, 611, 690. So understand, Equifax is always the weakest one anyway. Okay. If we did what you're told to do, rebuild you, just give you 10,000, be done with you. That's all you have to do. What if you allow me to get you 100,000 in credit? What if your rapid goes around that collection account for 1454, no inquiries, and I build you up and away? All you have is an Open Sky card. See, Open Sky is the only card you would ever get called secured. There's no inquiry. There's no inquiry. There's no inquiry. So Open Sky, as we push you up and away, is right there at 17%. Rapid goes around the crap, pushes another card up and away. Your rapid results come back in 5 right there. So we have the ability to listen. I'd like to take this person and build an American dream, corporation, division, process, and get 100,000 income. See, they're going to screw it up again if they don't listen to me. All of you are going to screw it up again if you don't listen to me. Sorry, it's what it is. It's what it's always been. Here's 6585. 6585. That's what we have right now. Okay. Rebuilt, rapid score, 5,000 in credit. Kelly's your specialist. This means you signed up with Kelly. Very simple. Kelly's one of our best people. No problem at all. And what happens? You get a rebuild and you get 5,000 back. You probably gave us $500. And I'm giving you 10 times your money back. That's what I've always done to help people all the time. So again, what do we got? Score hasn't went up because you just signed up. Okay, no problem. Kelly's your specialist. Make sure your rapid rescore is going. Here we have no inquiries right here. This is where we look at inquiry line. There's no inquiries. That's great. Here we have collection crap. Now you have one for 567. If it didn't go away, let me tell you to negotiate a couple of bucks to get rid of the damn thing. Here we have creditors revolving. You have no balances. No balances. All right. Hey, we got a client the other day. She listened to Ryan Alexander. Fantastic. She lost her $14,000 Capital One because she paid it off every month. The creditor's trying to make money off you selling in the interest rate, but you screwed it up. She lost a almost $15,000 card. I got her a 30,000 Spark card. They closed that too because she kept paying it off every month. No. You can't trick the creditors not to make some interest. They're going to pay some interest because they make money off you. If you don't let them make money, they're going to close your case. I've had 6 people in the last 90 days that did that. Sucks. 6041. Rebuilt. 5,000 plus 25. The line of credit. Okay. It says corporation. Hallelujah. Praise God. Thank you. Here at 526. Now it went up a little bit. 487 went up a lot. Here we go again. What do we got? A couple points. David's your specialist. Now it says line corporation. That means the corporation needs to be filed or LLC, whatever you have, no problem. We get that done right away. What do we have to do? Simple. We have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. Now let's look. We have this lending company, this basically funding. I'm sorry you ripped them off. You didn't even rip anybody off. Please don't rip anybody off because this is not charged off yet. They're hitting you on 3-4 of this month. Connecta, fantastic. Connecta gives everybody credit. Look at this, 169%. 169. You started with Capital One. No, you started with Open Sky. Thank God of that. So we have Connecta, 169. I don't get it. If you allow me to block your crap, push you up, I'll get you a card. You can rebalance your debt to ratio. Again, what do you get to do? Let's give you that corporate credit. By the way, you should actually increase it to 100,000, by the way, because you don't have enough credit to play with yet. You will when I'm done with you. Here's 5879. Here's Kelly again. Here's basically Rapid, 5,000 in credit. Spend about $500, give you 10 times your money back. Okay. What do we do? 597, 635, 598, 621, 580, 582. See, we're making it go up. Rapid Rescore does that, but it'll also block crap if you allow us to block it. Now, what do we got? All these collection craps. They're hitting in February, this last month, okay? Every one of these just hit. They're not charged off. They're not charged off. What do we got? Open Sky. Now, you have three items here, right? Capital One codes. We got to have that one, of course. So the Open Sky, close it, get your money back. All I need is 3 active accounts revolving. That's all I need. So close your Open Sky. You don't need it. You got the things that got you the next cards. Again, always Open Sky if it's a secure card. No Capital One. That makes no damn sense. Here's 6486. George is your specialist. Been assigned to. It's a rebuilt. It's a rapid score, 5,000 in credit. You just got into the program end of last year. What do we got? We got inquiries. You see, what happens when you get into the program, you're not supposed to do inquiries. All right, you agreed not to inquiries and don't jack it up. You agreed to that. You're doing it anyway. So I don't understand. Why would you do that in the first place? You're in violation. I'll probably have to add the rapid rescore again and add more history because you crashed it. Now I might have to charge you a fee. If you won't pay the fee, I got to close your account. I don't want to piss you off, but I need you to do what you're told to do. You agreed to, then you broke the rules. I have to reload the credit. I got to reload the history. I got to reload the rapid rescore. And if you don't pay for it, who's going to pay for it for you? I'm not going to. 25% debt ratio. Put 10% on those cards. I want them to go up and away. You got a collection account as well. So any problem with Express or Chase, you need to know that as well. Our goal is to play the game to win. Here is 1930. Well, 1933. That's a weird number. 1 hour blueprint call. That's all it is. Okay. Here's a person. They got a 1 hour blueprint call. We probably stuck them in a rapid rescore. That's 67 points. Here we got more points, more points, more points. The goal is to blueprint them. Stuck with me. 82. Look at these things. It's Amex. It's basically fluctuating. Why? That means it's a gold. No, it's a blue or a clear. Capital One. You can increase the limit, pay it down. Here's 2 things you do on a card. You pay it down or increase the limit. That's all you get to do. Pay it down, increase limit. At least we have a big boy card, a big girl card, 16,000. You could rebalance your debt, increase the limits if you wanted to. Chase on the phone is an inquiry, soft. It doesn't hurt you. Any problem, American Express, please let me know. Chase is no, because you have a Chase. Oh, Amex is right there too. Let's connect the dots. So what do we get to do? It's a blueprint call. I would redesign the system and give them 100,000 on personal and business. Why? Because they need to get auto income. What happens? You're jacked up. Reduce your debts or pay them down. That's all you can do. It's simple. Increase the limit or pay it down. All right, phone calls. What do? Rapid rescore blocks your crap. That's 1933. Here's 7179. Okay. So you have basic scores that went up because you just signed up. You signed up in the 18th of this month. Fantastic. Congratulations. You're in 12 months coaching, 1 year. Blueprint call, 100,000 of business credit. Corporate setup, divisions. You have 9 divisions. So you have the founder's kit, specialty classes. By the way, you need 18 divisions. Call Kelly later today and increase it to 18. You're going to need it. You're going to need it, 18 divisions. What do? No inquiries, no collections. Fantastic. I love that. Here's our problem. You're not using your credit. Capital One's everything else. We're going to rebalance your debt to ratio. Increase that 9 divisions to 18. Let's look at credit we don't need and start dissecting those. But look in the middle here. 76, 84. You could take credit from the other cards and rebalance your debt. Simple. Here's another one over here. What do? 40%. So do yourself a favor. All right, get a hold of basically your specialist, Kelly, and I want you to add 9 more divisions. Let's build you up and away. Any problem with Express, Chase? It says no, because you have them anyway. That's good. Here's 4501. 4501, you're new. Okay. Rapper rescore, 25,000 in credit. 25,000. All right. Personal credit should be 100,000, by the way, 100,000. Corporation should be 100,000. So you can daisy chain it per division. Daisy chain. That's the goal. So you need more credit. Talk to Chris if you want to get to auto income. You have no credit. You have no collection. No goodie. So here we have no credit at all. Now that means if you've never had credit, your first card with me will be 3,000 to 5,000. 3,000 to 5,000 and build you 3 more cards. You need starter cards. Here's 6621. It's a rebuild. Chris is your specialist. All right, your scores haven't went up. You just signed up. Okay. What do? We played the game to win. The goal should be that you have basically more than 10,000 in credit. Having 10 doesn't do anything for you, by the way. It helps you a little bit. Here's these collection things you got right here. Wrap it and block it, push it up. You're not using your credit in the first place. That's the sad thing. Oh, I'm sorry, they're all authorized users. You don't even have credit. You think authorized users is going to help you. Okay. All right, look what it's doing for you. Nothing at all. See, authorized users are just in the way, in my opinion. So you don't have any credit. So let me pop you a card, starter card, get you 1 card, get rid of all this crap. Because that's what you need to do. And build you up and away. Talk to your Chris. Upgrade you to a millionaire in the making. 6633. All right, you just signed up. That's fantastic. No problem. Kelly, your specialist. 5,000 in credit. You spend $500 probably. He gives you 5 times as much as your money you paid into it. Collections. Credit collections. Okay, $700, 6,000. Now you had $3,500. Rapid's going to go around the crap. That's what it does. Then we look at the credit limits. Your credit sucks.com. Simple. Sorry. 92%. Take your Capital Ones and other cards, increase the limits or pay it down, go on the line, and the dashboard does it for you as well. Again, what do? If we do what I just said to do, that'll push you to 649. 649, I'll get you the Amex cards, gold and platinums. Rebuild you. Maybe line you up for a blueprint loan as well. Here's 6630. Rebuild, 5,000 in credit. Lawrence is a specialist. Make sure you talk to your point person at all times. Your credit's poor. It sucks. The reality is simple. No inquiry. Collection counts. For collection, I'm going to go around it anyway. But here's our problem. Indigo. One of the worst top 10 cards on planet Earth. Indigo. 106% or 100%, 95%. See, we have to rebalance this debt, P and C. Now, do you have Navy? Any of you have Navy? Let us know. I'll line you up for that too. So these have to be readjusted. Increase the limit or pay it down. That's what you need to do. What happens? Very simple. We get to rebuild you my way. I don't like your way. Sorry. So let's reduce the debt to ratio. Let's put you up to 650 to 700 score. We can do that in about 90 days. Simple. As we play the game. Get hold of Kelly right away, please. Now, you got collections. They're little collections. You might have to negotiate a debt. So what? A firm's in the way. You actually screwed up on firm. All right, pay those damn little crappy things, please. $84. Pay the damn thing. Pay it. Okay? All right, you have finance. You have Kick. You know, Kick and Chime came out of my boot camp in 2008, by the way, if you don't know that. So we got to build you some credit here. Okay? We got to make sure we have it here because this is all crap. What do? Put some balance on that. All right, we got to go around this and then rapid rescore. Rapid score goes around all the stuff. That's what we get to do. Very simple. We play the game to win. This is 6629. It's a rebuild. Again, 50,000 of credit. Lawrence, get this person in a corporation. That's 50,000 of personal credit. Should be 100,000. Gives you 71,000 of safety. That's what it does. Again, what do we have? No problem. We have collection crap. Rapid. Oh, you have Navy. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, good. You don't screw up Navy, please. I love Navy. It's fun. Getting somebody 80,000 in credit cards and 50,000 loan is kind of fun if they listen, if they learn. So here we have Navy, $5,000 of credit, 32%. Now, if I lined you up, you're going to be at 80,000 in credit. Is that okay? But again, we got to go around the crap, the things you screwed up already. Okay. So Lawrence, get this person 50,000 more for the personal credit. Get him 100,000 to the corporation. Let's build him up. Let's get your credit score to 750. Pop a bunch of credit. Let's take advantage of Navy. Let's get that 50,000 loan and that money in the bank. Get into an escrow. an escrow, an escrow, an escrow. Because that's all they have to do. You could take 25,000 of the 50, put it in escrow, and get 3,200 a month. It could pay for itself again and again and again. Rebuild, Rapper, rescore 5,000 credit. David, it's your specialist. Fantastic. You just signed up. No inquiries. Please keep it that way. Please keep this way. Please. I don't want you screwing my program. Is that okay? So what do we do? Well, your Bank of America's $5,000 card is 43%. You could rebalance all this. Now look in the bottom, you have a 92%. Rebalance all of this to get it to 29% at the most. By the way, the authorized users, please get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. This is crap. You don't need it. Why would you allow an authorized user? You don't need it. It's kind of in the way. The underwriter will look at it and say, no, 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 because you have authorized users. Keep in mind. David, your specialist, increase this to 50,000 for you and the corporation right away, please. So that's why we have 6622. You're not using the credit. Let's see what we got here again. So you have 2 pages of credit. Wow. 0 balances. See, here's the problem. Symphony Bank, USA, fantastic. I mean, with this credit, why can't you just go get the $1 million dream and knock off the crap? I don't get it. Auto income. Auto income is 25,000 to 50,000, 100,000 a month. Lowest is $3,200 a month. Simple. We play. Now, what happens in our teams, every one of you, if you're assigned to a specialist, that's the goal, assigned to a specialist. That means you're their point person. They will help guide you through the paralegal team. They'll make sure the corporation's filed if you want some help with that too. Division process, all the steps of the way. We're here with the team to help you. There was my building, One Technology Drive over on Spectrum. That was my building. First time I was ever proud of myself. One Technology Drive over on Spectrum, 22,000 square foot building. If you got past Betty, you'd go into the back, 22,000 two-story building. There was an office at B of A, Wells Fargo, all right, Chase, Franchise, ADP. They were in my office doing bank accounts for employees and the employees and also the creditors and what? The customers. See, your problem is you. The bottom line is you can play the game. Can you explain divisions or can you point me in the right, on your right video discussion? Joshua, I'd like you to join me tomorrow on all the classes during the day. A division is a division of a corporation. Okay, it's explained. No, I want to show you how to do it right, step by step by step. See, the difference is you have to understand how it works, not just to do it. All right, you see, your problem, most of you have been asking questions of silly clowns. They don't explain it to you. I'm waiving all the fees of all classes tomorrow if you want to join me. If you want to join me, all you have to do is what? Allow me to text you or email you or call the office. That's it. Would you like to join me all day tomorrow and learn about division process and get the American dream? Learn 1,000 things more than you ever learned before in your life? 800-254-9506. The number is right behind this on the bottom. It's simple. I want to have you designed to and assigned to a specialist because they hold your hand. Free books, free mouse pad, free goodies and goodies and goodies. You're with me all day tomorrow. Remember, the book's for the kids, starting it right, and for you too, because you didn't learn how to play the game. Don't forget about winning the credit game. Why? You should not do credit repair. It's a fraud. People are doing it today. They're ripping you off, or maybe it's going to work. Good luck. They're not allowed to do credit repair. You want the mouse pad? Simple. It's free. I'll pay the whole thing to send it to you. I'll pay it all. There you go. What's your excuse now? Your procrastination's a killer of your dream. Today's the goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty my way. Not tomorrow, today. You get to play the day with Ray. Simple. You need basically legal forms. Legal Shield's pretty good. Very simple. Get that as right away. You can download it too. Remember, I'm going to be telling you what to do. I'm bossy. I don't like your way. I'm going to tell you I think your way sucks. Is that okay? Call the office, get your things. I'm just going to skip that because I don't want to talk about other people anymore. I'm tired of clowns. You want to do a referral program? You can. I'll build you credit for referrals. I'll send you some money. What would you like? A little bit of both? Okay. What do we do? Now, a lot of people want to talk to me personally, like the Zoom did earlier and the other, broadcast we do. I'm $5,000 an hour and $50,000 a day. I have been. for over 50 years. Big companies pay me all the time. This is my hobby. Very simple. Yeah, I saw that. All right, everybody answer the question. Go to class tomorrow. Divisions under the corporation. Very simple. So if you want to get a calling card, you can do that too. Simple. Calling cards. Now you'll be able to talk to me as well. They're not free. Don't think they're free. But again, structure builds finance and dream. Structure builds what? Finance and dream. What do? I want you to understand what you could have did a long time ago. I don't understand this. I bought my first Jack in the Box to a corporation when I was 19 years old. Why didn't you? Why didn't you build corporate credit? Why don't you have a credit file to the Spear and Chandler Equifax to your business reports, LLCC corporate today? Why? I set up the dashboard in 1987. Your auto income, credit cards, that could be Bitcoin, that could be crypto, that could be gold, silver, stock trading, but it's not going to be a line of credit into an escrow. Escrows are set up with lines of credit. Checkbook money, okay? Checkbook money, maybe Navy, maybe the blueprint loan. What do you get to do? You have to remember something. Corporation's been a legal person since I've been walking as a kid. I studied as a kid, may sue or be sued. What do? Tell me when it grew hands. Question I asked a very highly intelligent law professor years ago. Didn't have hands? I said, who signs it? You have to. So when the corporation sued, who do they sue? Well, Wilbur, you signed for the bank account, you signed for the lease of the building, the car, and the credit card, and the loan. Good luck. It's called boring and steady. Boring and steady. I want you to live this. I want you to dream this. I want you to make sure you understand. Checkbook money. All right, lines of credit. All right, blueprint loans, all the pieces you need to learn step by step tomorrow. Very simple. What do we get to do? Auto income. You can do it all. I'll teach you how to do it all. Simple. You do it all. 99.9%, almost 100% want me to do it for them in the beginning. What happens? We do it together. That means I can be a CFO on your behalf if you'd like me to be. We're going after 250s. I want 150 at the bank. I want 250s at Blueprint Loan. I want Navy. I want pieces. We're going to grab money. Grab money. Put some in an escrow. Grab money. 19 years ago, I got all the creditors for some cash credit for corporations to add division process. It's right there. You see it. You don't even know what it is. It's ridiculous. Then someone wants an easy answer. Oh, stop. Until you learn the process, it's a bunch of hooey. Quit asking silly questions. Learn to play. You're getting classes for free all day tomorrow. Pay attention. I don't want 99 cards. I want 9. I want to daisy chain these cards. That's what I want to do. I can get you platinum, personal business, right? Expense card and division card at the same time. What do? Be careful. They're expensive. That 10,000 points is $60. It pays for itself. Blueprint loan right there. But they want to log into a bank account. As long as you have 30 transactions every month and 100,000 in your account, you're fine. If not, you're not getting a blueprint loan. We're going to lines of credit at the bank. They want to see transactions too. My clients in coaching programs, certain coaching programs, I allow them to elect me as a CFO. We use my petty cash account. 215 last month, 61. Using 330,000 credit. I think I can help you get the blueprint. What do you think? If you want. But again, you got to be in a coaching program. We do it all. I'll do it all for you. I'll line you up. You write a check to escrow. You know a piece. These pieces are based on a piece. My favorite is storage unit. My second is gas station with a store. I love those. Your game. 10,000, 100,000 a month. See, I'm sorry. You've done it wrong your whole life. You've done it wrong your whole life. You have. I'm sorry. I always felt like, I want to help you so bad. I want you to stop doing what you do because you do. If you do you, I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. You drive by storage units every day. Why don't you own the damn thing? Now understand. The Reynolds Investment Group LLP is going to go, I'm going to ring the bell at the stock exchange this next year. It's going to be worth $10 billion by that time. What is it? Auto income. You do. We do. I do. That's how it's designed. Your choice. If today you listen and I got you a line of credit at the bank, here's the rules. You have to go by rules or I won't help you at all. 50,000, you're allowed 25. 75, you're allowed 50. 100,000, you're allowed 75. 150, you're allowed 100 in escrow. Escrow closes. The management company understands how you paid. They paid the payment on this credit before you get your leftover. You're left owing about a 25,000 investment, buying a laundromat, car wash, sorry, dry cleaners with a group of people. It's about 3,200 a month. 50,000, 5,600. 75,000, 7,500. Numbers don't lie, only people do. 100,000, 9,620. Your future's right there. You've had the ability to change your life since day one, but it's going to be up to you. I don't understand. Why didn't you buy something that's right next to you drive by every day? I'm going to blueprint you. All right, a blueprint call with me is an hour with your partner of life, past, present, and future, family, corporation, divisions. What do you got? Divisions, counts. Do you have an irrevocable trust? What kind do you have? You have a car, you have a house. We're going to package it the right way. Irrevocable trust, always. Answer your question. From there, it's auto income. In my book that I wrote in 1976, page 6, paragraph 3, says cash flow for time if you don't know that. Blueprint call, talk to your specialist. Very simple. You get to play with me for an hour with your partner of life. That's up to you as well. Now, what happens next? It's your turn to do all this. What does that mean? Your turn is very simple. No matter how you start your journey today, we have group coaching, we have private coaching with specialists, and we have premium coaching with me. Again, it's how it works. So when you see a price, it's 10% for group minus, or it's 10% more for me. If not, you get the specialist as your coach. That's how it works. If I put you in a 3-month coaching program, you'll have 3 divisions. You'll have 1 escrow. All right. The idea is put 50,000. You're going to spend $8,000. That's what you're going to spend. You're going to get an auto income for the rest of your life. Talk to your specialist. It's 6 months coaching, 9 months coaching, right? 12 months coaching. Again, we're trying to create auto income. That's your goal. When you're assigned to your specialist, they'll help you, guide you every step of the way, and they'll build you up and away too. The goal is like the Puppet Master Club. Referrals give you what? $5,000, $100, $5,000, whatever. I got clients who get referrals all the time into the thousands. Or just build more store credit. Simple. Get the workshops. Today, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for listening to all the rules and tools. Your goal is simple. I'd make sure you go to the classes tomorrow. I'll be online at 3:15 in the morning. Do a review from 7 o'clock on. Class. You're stuck with me. I'm going to teach you 1,000 rules and tools tomorrow. If you listen, learn, you'll change your life right away. Your coach will help you. I'll help you as a coach. And their specialist will help you as well in being what needs to be done. We look behind the curtain every day. For me, I do my best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. We have a choice today. 50 years I've been helping people and kept my promise since I was 7. I'm online 6 days a week. Classes all through Saturday. You have the right to change your life if you want to. If you don't change your life, all I can do is the one thing tell you. It's on you. You've tried your whole life. Has it worked so far? So here we got George. I need this Saturday's links. Okay. Hopefully George might be gone, but again, what do we do? Go to the website. We'll get you the links as well. Not a problem, Christy. The main thing is I'll make sure they see that as well. The links. Oh, by the way, Christy, they're in the link tree. I told them to do that today too. They're in the link tree. Push the yellow button on that side. Our goal is to make sure you're never lost. To get the ability to play the game to win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be online 3:15 in the morning. Doing a little review. 7 o'clock class starts. Tablet and pen ready to begin. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I'll change your life if you allow me to, but it's up to you to pay attention. Let's do our best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.